got home from watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse early. Now, this is just an out-of-the-theater reaction. I'm going to share my social media reaction out of the theater. My full review will be up tomorrow if you're watching this on Wednesday, May 31st. And my review is probably already up. Definitely go check it out. But let's talk about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and what I thought about this film. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is not just the best Spider-Man film of all time. It's not just the best comic book film of all time. It's not just the greatest sequel ever made. It's bar none one of the best films I've ever watched. More than a masterpiece, this is everything. The feeling this film gave me brought back the feeling of when I first watched a movie. My first ever core memory of Toy Story being watched for the very first time. I'm in tears. Dude, oh no, that's saying a lot because Toy Story is my favorite film of all time. So the fact that it brought me back to those core memories of when I was a kid watching that for the first time, that just swelled me with emotion. It's flat out one of the greatest films I've ever seen. I'm speechless. And I continue to say Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is deep. That makes you honestly fight on ideologies better than any other comic book film has ever touched on. It's entertaining, it's emotional, the animation is out of this world, and I could go on and on. I loved this movie. This is the reason to go see films. This is the reason to go and take your families to the theaters, and I am floored. I'm floored. That's my reaction. That's about as much as I can say. Again, my full non-spoiler review will be up tomorrow. I will probably have to do a spoiler review this weekend on the film because I'm that blown away by it. Honestly, like I can't believe what I just watched. I genuinely can't. But for a little bit more of context, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was personally my favorite comic book film of all time before I saw this. I wasn't that excited going into a sequel. The trailers looked awesome, but I didn't know how you could succeed and surpass that. And they did it. They freaking did it. So look out for my full review soon. Again, hit that like and subscribe button and more Spider-Man content coming up this week. So of course, until next time, stay classy.